Have you ever felt stuck, as if you were trapped in an endless cycle where the same behavior pattern keeps repeating without leading anywhere? The feeling that, despite your efforts, success always seems to slip through your fingers? It's as if you are struggling to transform, but old habits and limitations don't want to let you go. Today, we are going to explore a crucial aspect of our journey of self-discovery that could be the key to breaking this cycle and finally reaching your true potential. Get ready to challenge your own barriers and open the door to a new version of yourself. Welcome to Personal Metamorphosis, the space where your butterfly wings can finally open and explore the vast sky of personal development. Here, we are dedicated to helping you transform into your best version, overcoming limitations and allowing yourself to grow beyond what you imagined possible. If you're ready to leave behind the cocoon of mediocrity and emerge in your most powerful form, you're in the right place. Stay with me until the end of this video. Together, let's uncover the secrets to breaking self-destructive patterns and cultivating habits that truly bring transformation. Every step we take is an essential piece of the puzzle of self-knowledge and personal growth. Don't miss the opportunity to start your journey towards a more fulfilled and meaningful life today. Today, we are going to address a fundamental topic for those seeking true transformation. Often, we feel trapped in cycles of behavior that lead nowhere, and the key to real change lies in understanding and reshaping these patterns. Understanding how our habits and mindsets influence our progress is the first step toward lasting transformation. I will guide you through concepts and practices that will help unlock your potential and create a solid foundation for authentic personal growth. The first habit of successful students is to strategically take advantage of the first few weeks of classes, while most students see this period as a kind of warm-up. For many, the first weeks are seen as a transition phase, where the focus is on catching up with friends, attending parties, and gradually getting back into the rhythm of studying. However, standout students see these initial weeks as a crucial opportunity to get organized and get ahead in their subjects from the beginning. During these weeks, the volume of content is usually lower, as teachers are introducing the course, setting expectations, and reviewing initial topics. This creates a time window that successful students use to get familiar with the academic schedule, review the provided materials, and set clear goals for the semester. Additionally, these students use this period to get to know the teachers and understand their expectations, which puts them in a position of advantage. Having a clear idea of how the teachers work and what they value in terms of academic performance allows students to adjust their study methods and assignments to meet these specific demands. Another important aspect is personal organization. While other students are still settling in, the successful ones are already structuring their study schedules, dividing the subjects, and organizing their notes, creating a system that will accompany them throughout the semester. This initial preparation reduces the stress and rush that many experience as the content intensifies later on. By getting ahead in their subjects, these students are not only reviewing the given content but also seeking extra material, reading chapters ahead, or reviewing important concepts from previous semesters. This gives them a deeper understanding and an advantage over their peers, allowing them to get the most out of subsequent classes and ask more pertinent questions. Finally, this habit also develops discipline. By efficiently using this period, successful students establish a pattern of behavior that tends to last for the rest of the semester. This initial planning helps avoid procrastination and allows them to handle academic challenges in an organized and proactive manner. Therefore, taking advantage of the first few weeks of classes strategically is a crucial differentiator for standout students, allowing them to start the semester on the right foot and position themselves at an advantage from the beginning. The second habit of successful students is to take school assignments seriously, using them as an opportunity for personal and academic growth, rather than just a mandatory task to earn points. While many students choose the easier path when completing assignments, those who stand out see each task as a chance for deep learning, using the assignments as a tool to develop their skills and expand their knowledge in areas of interest. 1. Choosing challenging and relevant topics. When a teacher offers the option to choose the topic of an assignment, the common tendency is to select the simplest topic or one that has been explored in previous years, which reduces the amount of effort required. However, successful students do the opposite. They opt for topics that genuinely interest them and allow them to delve into a specific field, even if it requires more effort. By choosing a challenging topic, these students can make connections with their future areas of interest, often aligning the assignments with their career aspirations or the development of skills they want to improve. This transforms the task into a learning opportunity that goes beyond the classroom and has long-term implications for their academic and professional development. 2. Starting assignments early. Another characteristic of successful students is that they start their assignments well before the deadline. Instead of procrastinating until the last few days, as many do, these students plan their time effectively, breaking the work into stages that can be completed gradually. This planning not only reduces the stress and pressure of last-minute work, but also allows the assignment to be done with higher quality. When students give themselves more time to complete the work, they can review their ideas, make adjustments, and even seek additional sources to enrich the content. This extra time allows for more detailed study and deeper reflection on the topic, resulting in a final paper that is more elaborate and cohesive. 3. Seeking feedback during the process. One of the major differentiators of successful students is the habit of seeking feedback from teachers before the submission date. While most students wait for the formal evaluation moment to receive feedback, these proactive students approach the teacher even before completing the work to ensure they are on the right track. This early feedback helps correct mistakes and improve the work, significantly increasing the quality of the final result. In addition to ensuring that the work aligns with the teacher's expectations, this practice demonstrates a commitment to learning. Teachers tend to value students who show interest in improving and are dedicated to the task with seriousness, which can even result in a more positive evaluation. 4. Using assignments as a way to specialize. Successful students understand that school assignments are more than just a one-time task. They are an opportunity for specialization. These students do not see the assignment as a tedious obligation, but as a chance to learn more about a field that interests them or is relevant to their academic and professional path. By focusing on topics that are important to them, they can better leverage the assignments as a tool for personal growth. For example, a science student can use a paper on cell biology to deepen their knowledge in the field by seeking scientific articles and advanced materials to complement what is taught in class. Similarly, a humanities student can use a history assignment to explore a period or topic they want to master more deeply, rather than just completing the task superficially. 5. Turning assignments into a continuous learning experience. Successful students view each assignment as part of a continuous learning process, where the goal is more than just getting a good grade. They use the assignment as a way to build on previous knowledge, make new discoveries, and consolidate their understanding. This allows them, over time, to develop a solid foundation in their areas of interest, which facilitates the assimilation of new concepts and overall academic performance. 6. Not doing it just to earn points. Unlike most students, who do assignments thinking only about the final score, successful students see the task as a valuable learning tool. They are not content to submit a mediocre assignment just to pass the year, but strive to produce something of quality that truly reflects their knowledge and dedication. This sets them apart and often puts them ahead, both academically and professionally. The third habit of successful students is to use efficient study techniques, becoming true professionals in the process of learning. While many students study randomly, just accumulating hours of reading or review without a clear strategy. Successful students approach studying in a structured and conscious manner, using proven methods to maximize information retention and content comprehension. 1. The difference between amateurs and professionals. The first major lesson of this point is understanding the distinction between amateur and professional studying. An amateur student usually studies passively, just reading the material or reviewing notes on the eve of the exam. This results in superficial learning, where short-term memorization is the focus. On the other hand, the professional student approaches studying as an active and continuous process, applying effective techniques to ensure that learning is deep and lasting. This difference can be compared to a professional athlete and an amateur. The professional athlete trains with specific methods focused on improving performance in key areas, while the amateur practices casually, without a clear plan. Similarly, the successful student plans their study with intention, using tested and proven strategies to achieve their academic goals. 2. Active study techniques. Successful students do not limit themselves to passive study methods, such as just reading texts or watching videos. They adopt active study techniques that involve dynamic mental engagement with the material. These include practices like self-explanation. During study, the student tries to explain the concepts in their own words, which helps to fix the content and identify knowledge gaps. Elaboration. Instead of simply memorizing facts, professional students seek to connect new information with what they already know, creating a web of relationships that facilitates understanding and memorization. Practice testing. Asking themselves questions or using mock tests is a powerful technique to reinforce memory and recall ability. The act of being challenged to remember something strengthens the neural connections associated with the content. These active study techniques are essential for consolidating long-term knowledge, in contrast to superficial memorization, which often fades after a short period. 3. Spaced repetition and the forgetting curve. Successful students also understand the importance of spaced repetition, a technique based on research showing that memory deteriorates over time but can be strengthened with periodic reviews. Instead of reviewing everything at once, known as cramming, they space out their reviews over weeks or months, which helps to combat the forgetting curve and solidify learning. This practice involves reviewing the material at increasingly larger intervals, for example, 1 day after the initial study, then 3 days, a week, and so on. This method not only improves information retention but also saves time in the long run, as each review is faster and more effective than trying to learn everything at once on the eve of an exam. For using techniques like mind maps and summaries. Another common practice among successful students is the use of visual tools, such as mind maps and schematic summaries, to organize and structure knowledge. These methods allow students to transform large volumes of information into visual diagrams that highlight the relationships between concepts, facilitating comprehension and memorization. Mind maps are diagrams that start from a central idea and branch out into subtopics, allowing the student to see the big picture of a subject and the connections between topics. Schematic summaries are condensed versions of the content, with information organized hierarchically or categorically, highlighting the most important points and their logical relationships. These tools are especially useful in subjects involving many interrelated concepts, such as exact sciences or humanities, and help the student visualize the content in a more organized and clear way. 5. Planning and time management. Studying efficiently also requires good planning. Successful students do not wait until the last minute to start studying, as they understand that this leads to superficial learning and unnecessary stress. Instead, they break the material into smaller parts and allocate study time in their daily or weekly schedule, ensuring that all subjects receive proper attention. They use tools like to-do lists, calendars, and study schedules to keep track of their progress and ensure they are meeting their goals. This prevents procrastination and creates a more disciplined and organized study routine. 6. Concentration and focus techniques. Successful students also master techniques to maintain concentration and focus during their studies. Instead of being easily distracted by their phone or social media, they create study environments that minimize distractions and maximize productivity. Some common methods include Pomodoro technique. This technique involves studying in focused time blocks, usually 25 minutes, followed by short breaks. This keeps focus during study sessions and prevents mental fatigue. Elimination of distractions. Successful students often use apps or strategies to block notifications and access to social media during study time, ensuring a more efficient learning environment. Mindfulness. The practice of mindfulness can help improve concentration, especially during longer study sessions. Successful students use breathing techniques or meditation to increase focus and mental clarity. 7. Adapting study techniques to personal style. Another important aspect is that these students do not blindly follow a single technique. They experiment with different methods and adapt study techniques according to what works best for their learning style. For example, some students learn better with visual resources, while others prefer reading or practicing exercises. Successful students identify their preferences and adjust their study strategies to maximize efficiency. In summary, the habits of successful students reveal a strategic and mindful approach to learning. By making the most of the first weeks of class in a planned manner, these students not only position themselves favorably at the beginning of the semester, but also lay a solid foundation for the rest of the academic period. The dedication to turning each school assignment into an opportunity for growth and specialization is a mark of genuine commitment to learning, allowing them to excel not only in grades but also in personal and professional development. Furthermore, the use of efficient study techniques demonstrates a mature and disciplined approach, where the focus is not only on the amount of time dedicated but on the quality and effectiveness of the learning process. By adopting practices such as active studying, spaced repetition, and careful planning, these students transform the way they approach knowledge, ensuring deeper retention and superior performance. When combined, these habits create a virtuous cycle of academic and personal success. Students who adopt these strategies not only stand out in their assessments, but also develop skills and competencies that prepare them to face future challenges with confidence and efficiency. Therefore, adopting and cultivating these habits from the beginning can be the key to achieving not only academic success, but also significant personal growth. If you found value in this video and are ready to continue your transformation journey, subscribe to our channel and become part of our Butterfly family. Here, every day is a new opportunity to reinvent yourself and grow. Don't forget to explore our other videos, which are full of tips and insights to help you develop further. Leave your comment below and share your own experiences or questions about how to break old patterns and promote personal transformation. I would love to know how you are applying these ideas in your life. Remember, just like the butterfly, you have wings to fly high.